I rise today in strong support of a bill I am proud to co-sponsor, H.R. 845, the Pet and Livestock Protection Act. It's been proven time and time again that the gray wolf is not endangered and, in fact, has fully recovered. When the gray wolf was listed as threatened in Minnesota under the Endangered Species Act in 1978, a recovery goal of 1,250 to 1,400 wolves was set. Today, according to data from the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service and the Minnesota Department of Natural Resources, we have over 2,700 wolves in Minnesota. But as my constituents would tell you, Mr. Chair, that is a severe undercount. It's more like 5,000 to 7,000 in Minnesota. Over half of the gray wolves across the lower 48 are in Minnesota, and most of them can be found in my district. The gray wolf might be one of the greatest success stories of the ESA, and one that should be celebrated. Now that the species has recovered, it's time to delist. But that's just not my opinion. It's a bipartisan view that's been held by several presidential administrations on both sides of the aisle. In 2009, the Bush administration delisted the gray wolves. Activist groups sued to relist. In 2013, the Obama administration delisted the gray wolves. Activist groups sued to relist. In 2020, the Trump administration delisted gray wolves. Activist groups sued to relist. And just last year, the Biden administration even agreed when they chose to defend the Trump administration's 2020 delisting rule. Presidents Bush, Obama, Trump, and even Biden trusted the science and sought to do the right thing. It's activist groups, with the help of activist judges, who continue to choose to disregard the science and fight to keep these unnecessary protections in place. As a result, my constituents have to face growing wolf populations in their backyards each and every day. Look at this photo right here to my right. Just last month in Ely, Minnesota, a wolf was seen in a school parking lot in the middle of the day, just feet from the schoolhouse door. And because of the gray wolf's listing status, nothing could be done to protect the lives of the students there. The broken ESA is putting my constituents' lives at risk. Simply said, it's beyond time that the gray wolf is delisted under the ESA. Unfortunately, as long as activists are willing to abuse our federal court system to weaponize the ESA, I'm afraid an administrative delisting will never be possible. There's only one alternative, Mr. Chair. Congress needs to act and finally vote in legislation to delist the gray wolves. You know, as a hunter in northern Minnesota, last year I held several town halls on the gray wolf and the concerns of delisting. Hunters for Hunters, Hunter Nation, other pro-hunting groups supported this endeavor. If you look at trail cams, for example, you'll see a nice, beautiful, in this case, 8-point buck. 10 minutes later, on the same trail cam, comes the wolf. Who knows what happened to that big, beautiful buck? The fact of the matter is we should celebrate the ESA, the accomplishment. The gray wolf has recovered. Let the states manage it. They can be more nimble than the federal government. I urge my colleagues to join me in support of this important piece of legislation, and I yield back.